Hey guys, Steve here, how's everyone going? Well, I've got another video today and it's from this company behind me here, Aussie Campfire Kitchens. We're at a camping event, we're with Mr. Buckaroony and the guys that own this company are here. They've got a great big one of their products here. So what I'll do is I'll get that intro out of the road, and once that's finished, when we come back, we'll have a look at their product. Might even see if we can find Tony and have a yarn to him about it as well. Cheers guys. Hey guys, well welcome back. Well, I've managed to track down Tony. He's pretty busy because he's got a cook-up going behind us here, so we won't hold him up too long. But what I thought I might do is just ask him all about his product, about him, how he got started, what all his gear is, and what he's doing here. So, hey, so you want to tell us what you got here, Tony?
Right, well, we started off nearly 10 years ago. So, love of the outdoors, love of cooking, being a boilermaker and a fitter and turner. Did a bit of research and couldn't find anything on the market that I thought was going to last. You know, basically you wanted something that you could hand down to the next generation, pass it on. We, as a family, do a lot of cooking at home and find it's a good way of connecting, getting together.
Socialising and getting your family around and all that, so get your friends around.
Yeah, you know, fire, you know, food, friends, it's fun.
You got a few friends here today,
yeah,
mate.
we got a few here today.
Oh, look at this. Look how many friends he's got. They've seen these chickens cooking and whatever's under there, and they've all come around.
So I've had to buy them off, but
he's got plenty of beer here, apparently. He's got a good backyard. I'll tell you a bit more about that in a minute. But so what do we got here, Tony?
So what we've got our, this is the range that we started with. So this is our 350mm range. So I started out targeting the camping market. And basically I wanted to be able to create gear where you could cook anything you wanted. So if you wanted to do pizzas or breads or, you know, roasting, grilling, you know, just open grilling if you want to, pretty much you could buy anything and accessorise it onto a post.
Yeah.
So when someone rings me and says, I want to buy a barbecue, I say, the first thing I ask them is, what is it that you want to cook?
Yep.
And then we'll build a kit to suit what they want to do.
So you do sort of custom stuff on each individual
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So we assemble a kit. So obviously it's all standard sizes, but we assemble a kit to suit what that person's requirements are. And and that's where we got started. And then the business over years has evolved into obviously the backyard cooking because we are a large family. We're a family of 6. So throw a few other friends and that in there, and it's quite a crowd. So the 600mm range was born, and it's progressing quite well. A lot more people since COVID obviously are cooking at home in the backyard and not been able to get out.
Haven't we?
By no choice. We've been stuck at home, so it was fortunate for us that it enabled us to sort of grow. The business sort of took off. Meeting Buck was another awesome thing.
He's just talking about Mr. Buckaroony, if you don't know. I'll put a bit of a picture up in the corner of the screen up there, just show you a photo from his clip. I'll leave a link in the description so you can actually see that as well and check out his video, because he actually discovered this bloke and drove up to his house, I think. And,
he come up and give us an interview.
All your factory and everything like that.
Yeah,
so I can't do that, but if you check out Buck's YouTube clip, you can check out Tony's factory as well. So what do you got here, like besides your 600mm range here that you can customise? It's basically just a post, isn't it? And then you can add all the stuff to the post.
Pretty much. So we can start with the basic kit to start with is a post, hot plate and a grill, and a set of push-pull hooks. Those hooks hanging on there.
Yep.
And a locking collar. So that's a good starting kit.
Yeah.
Then we can build on it with we've got camp oven hooks, and they're your utensil racks. Then obviously we've got our pans. We call them a barbecue pan because they're a 6mm base.
Yep.
So they are basically a barbecue. They're a hot plate. Again, I call them a bit of a man pan.
So they'll get a good heat in them for steaks.
Unbelievable for steaks. So Your sausage is a little bit harder to roll off. So, and then we've got our hot tops. We've got a range of spun metal lids now. So we do have a pot and pan range. I haven't bought a lot of the pots and pans with me, but yeah, our main gear is the swing and hot plate and grill.
And so these are just a bigger version of your grill plate over here. And a bigger base. So this is the bigger one over here.
So we've run everything off the same size post. So we run the same lock and collar, same sockets. So if you want to even mix and match, if you've got a home set, we do concrete sleeves so that if you obviously you're going to need to anchor that big pan's 16 kilos, so it's a bit of a monster. Yeah. So I mean these are not for your general camping and touring. They're more for your home use. These size ones. Yeah, the bigger stuff we've sort of targeted more the home use and home cook. How good would that be in the backyard though? Unbelievable odds. It's good fun. Mate. You can do your bacon, your eggs and your pancakes in one. Oh yeah, so. you can cook tea for 3 days. I looked at that and you see a lot of people, what's that, paella or something they cook. You could probably do that in there. Well, we're doing paella tonight. So, you are doing it? So we're doing paella tonight and we're doing and the chickens are actually going in a roast chicken spaghetti. Yeah, so have a look over here. He's got, how many chickens you got hanging up there? We've got 4 chooks. 4 chooks, and he's just feeding the fire around so that he slowly can get on. And I heard you say you can turn those around on different ways. We've got all those different anchor points, so you just rotate the chook around as you cook them. So he's got different holes here that he can change the direction that they're hanging, get them cooked on different sides, different positions. Yep. So as we progress, they'll shrink, and we've got chains so I'll lift that up, and that way we can adjust the height a little bit more as well. And what you've got in silver thing here? So that's our roasting bell. Probably the ugliest bit of cooking gear that we have, but it's very, very effective. A bit like me, ugly but works all right. So this is our roasting bell. So we've got look at that. We've got a lamb shoulder. Yeah. Probably need to lift that up a little bit. How good's that? And how quick and easy was that? You just lifted that up and you don't have to undo anything? No, we don't have to undo anything. It sort of cantilevers on itself, and we've got adjustment with the meat spear and the chain as well. Yeah. So depending on your post height and your wind, and you've got a lot of movement with all the variables. So so it enables you to do a bit of everything. And you don't like, this is fairly big, but you don't really need a lot of wood in there. You're just feeding it in as you need it, and getting the coals around. And because we're feeding a bit of a crew tonight, I'll try and build probably half of that into fire. So we've got a good bed of coals, and And you got all the gear on here with, like, you even got a bloody paper towel. Yeah, anything that annoyed me, I've tried to rectify. So looking for the paper towel in the bottom of the cook box was driving me a bit nuts, and so I even got a little drink holder. Kids and the dogs kept kicking me beer over, so they're not big. It's got all the gear, so it's Aussie Campfire Kitchens, and where are you based at? We're up in Wonga Beach, up near the Daintree. Yeah, so and then you got a website? We got a website, and Aussie Campfire Kitchens, and Facebook, so Instagram. I'll put all their stuff up on the screen so you can see it. Yep. And I'll leave a link, like I said, in the description. But it's a great Aussie company, it's a family company. So you're helping a Queenslander out and you're helping an Aussie out at the same time, so probably the first one's a better one. Yeah, well, and I'm employing my kids, so they mightn't want to be Boilermakers, but they're going to. One of the young blokes. Yeah, there's one of the young fellas, so. They're all, they're all in trouble from last night, and they're all over here peeling the onions and potatoes and all sorts of gear, but there they are there. Aussie Campfire Kitchens. Have a look at that. There's the website and that. I'll leave that on the photo of that. But thanks, Tony. No worries. I really appreciate it. I know you're really busy. I don't want to hold you up too much because I want that to taste really good. No, I better turn them chooks around, I think. No worries, mate. Cheers, eh? Okay, guys. We'll let Tony and his family there get into it. They've got a lot to do. They've got a heap of people here to feed up. Absolutely great crew here. This is Mr. Buckaroony Camp Up, just to get together with friends, and we're just enjoying ourselves, getting to know everyone. If I can find Mr. Buckaroony, I might have a quick yarn with him as well, and just let him tell you a little bit about Tony and his gear, because he discovered the bloke. But if not, thanks very much. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you've got any questions, queries or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you. Cheers, guys. Okay, guys, I managed to track Buck down. He's running around like a chook with his head cut off. He's trying to organise shit. So how did you get how did you meet Tony? Mate, I saw Aussie Campfire Kitchens just coming up on
social media advertising, and it kept coming up, and I looked in, and I thought, geez, that stuff looks good, and I looked into it, and then found out it's made in far north Queensland, which is where I'm from. So anyway, I gave him a ring and I said, hey, can I come up and do a video clip with you? And you might be able to put the link to that down in the whatever. I did a video with Tony actually in the workshop, mate.
Yeah, I said earlier I'll put a link to your video and put a photo up and all that sort of thing.
And Tony ran us through his workshop and showed us how he makes everything. All Aussie made. Tony's a baller maker, and it's all bloody really good quality stuff, mate. And anyway, I had a good look at all the stuff he had, and I got back down to Innisfail, and I jumped straight online and I ordered the 300mm swing around set, mate, and it's one of the best bits of camp cooking gear I've got. It is brilliant, mate.
I've watched a couple of your clips and watched you cook with it, and like I'm a bit like you, mate. I can't help myself when it comes to barbecues.
You can't have enough, mate.
I reckon I just bought another one this weekend, so this might be the next one too. So
it's good, mate. It's just so versatile. You bang a steak in the ground, guys. You've got two swing around. You've got a plate and a grill. You can cook without anything on the plate. You can do bacon and eggs. You can use your camp oven. You can do your skillet. You can hang chickens and that over a fire. All the accessories that Tony's got now, like the bell ovens and all that, mate, it's just endless. And what a way to cook in your backyard, Steve. And really good.
And it's a good way to get around with your family and friends and sort of, just get together and, just enjoy each other's company, isn't it?
Well, their oldest boy, Tony and Taryn's oldest boy, he's having a bit of a get-together. Rather than going out and running amok in town, they're sitting around at home, cranking the fire up, doing a big cook up over the Aussie campfire.
Yeah, especially if you've got a property or something like that. Yeah.
So if you had a big permanent property or a backyard, you'd probably get the larger 600. Unbelievable what that comes with. But just for your basic camper, mate, your 300mm swing around set with a few little accessories, and that is the way to go. And I'll tell you what, it's reasonably priced too, mate.
And it's good quality too. So
Aussie made up there in far north Queensland, mate.
Yeah, go Queensland. Go Queensland.
Yeah.
I hope you felt me hard in that.
No, I didn't.
I'm still getting stirred. Me and Bob Asser, if you know Bob Asser.
We're sticking it to the Blues, the cockroaches. We're still giving it to them, guys.
Yeah, so thanks, Buck. I know you're a busy bloke.
Thanks, Steve.
Look at all these people he's got around here, and we're all enjoying each other's company. They're all standing back here, looking at us. But
we're about to crack a keg of beer, keg of F88 from Spinifex Breweries. We're going to crack that soon, and then hopefully the spit guy will get here and put the spit roast on and all that. But Tony's under it. We're doing chorizo and chicken paella or paella, however you say it.
Yeah, paella.
And then he's got 4 chickens on the go over the fire. Going to pull all the meat off them and do a big chicken and pasta dish. And his big 600mm pans, mate. How good's that going to be?
Oh, it's bloody going to be awesome. I'll put a few photos up at the end so you can have a look at what we were eating.
Have a look at that for a setup, guys. If you're not envious of that, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Bloody good. Cheers, guys. Thanks very much for watching.
Thanks, mate.